presentation on mathematics. Welcome to Math Masters. Do you know what is maths? There is no general definition of maths. The dictionary meaning of mathematics is that it is the science of number or space, the science of measurement, quantity and magnitude. According to New English Dictionary, mathematics in a strict sense is the abstract science which investigates detectively in the conclusion implied in the elementary conception of spatial and numerical relations. In Hindi we call maths as Ganit, which means science of calculation. Hence, we can conclude that mathematics is a systemized, organized and exact branch of science. Also, mathematics is the science of quality, measurement and spatial relations. Uses of maths in daily life. We use maths in managing money, balancing the check, shopping for the best price, preparing food, figuring out distance, time and cost for travel, playing music, banking, home decorating, swimming, gardening and landscaping. Uses of maths in sports. Maths is used in sports for everything, for calculating scores to average points, scoring goals, winning scores, creating leaderboards, developing strategies and calculating probabilities. Uses of maths in cooking. Maths is very important part of cooking, requiring many basic concepts in order for a recipe to turn out right. When creating recipes, it is required to know measurements, addition, proportions and multiplication. Uses of banking. Maths in banking. Maths is used in bank for budgeting, spending, saving and investing. Uses of maths in shopping. Shopping is the most obvious scenario where we witness the application of fundamental mathematical concepts. We use maths to compare prices, determine the best deal, and calculate the quantity to be purchased, the weight, the price per unit, the discount, and the overall cost of item before making a purchase. Uses of maths in music. One of the most obvious ways in which maths is used in music is through the use of rhythm and pattern. Music is made up of a series of beats and rhythms, and these can be represented mathematically through the use of fractions and ratios. Do you know that why do some students hate maths? Maths is one of those subjects which are complicated and interesting at the same time. This is one of those subjects that students have to develop their interest in. Math is being used in every part of our life and that's why it is mandatory. Almost in every class or point of our education. Students who don't develop interest in math subjects usually end up failing in it. Which maths answers the questions that why students hate math. The reason behind students hate for maths for complex formulas. Maths comes with different types of complex formulas and just a single mistake can end up ruining your whole answers. Now if we look on the bright side, if it is one of those subjects in which students can get full marks, maths can make or break your result. So it is one of the most important subjects in every class. Instead of hating maths, if students try to find some smart ways to understand it. Contributions of Indian mathematicians. Aryabhatta was an Indian mathematician and astronomer who lived in the 5th century. He is known for his contribution to mathematics and astronomy, including the invention of the place value system and the concept of zero. He was the first to calculate the value of pi to 4 decimal places. The Aryabhatta Research Institute of Observational Science Arrays near Nainital in India is named after him.
Right. Who discovered zero?
Srinivasa Ramanujan. The birth anniversary of Srinivasa Ramanujan. The birth anniversary of Sir Srinivasa Ramanujan, the greatest mathematician of India, India, the National Mathematics Day is celebrated on 22nd December every year. He was born in 1887, although he had learned in formal education. At the age of 12, he had excellence in trigonometry and developed many theorems all by himself. Around 1912, when he came under the influence of Ramaswamy Iyer, the founder of Indian Mathematical Society, he was given a clerical job, after which he had started sending his work to the international mathematics. In 1913, he finally got his breakthrough after Cambridge, where G.F. Hardy wrote back to him after being impressed by his performance. In 1917, he was elected as a member of the London Mathematical Society. In 1918, he became a fellow of the Royal Society. At the age of 32, in 1920, Ramanujan passed out due to ill health. However, to his date, his teaching theorems and contribution in the mathematical sector are imparted to the younger generation not just in India but across the globe. C.R. Rao. C.R. Rao is an Indian-born mathematician and statistician who has worked in America as a professor and emeritus at Penn University and a research professor at the University of Buffalo. He was born in 1920 in Karnataka state and was named Radha Krishna after God Krishna. His statistical work has been applied in many fields and he has received the honor of Padma Bhushan. Mathematics is the greatest motivator for all humans because its career starts with zero and it never ends. Mathematics is not about numbers, equations, computations or algorithms. It is about understanding. Now we are going to ask some questions regarding the posted PPT. Who invented zero? Whose birthday is celebrated as National Mathematics Day?